Hey everyone, Chris here, and I did one video a while ago now when I first bought my room box, and I wanted to go and kind of like show everyone what I ended up creating and sort of like what you can actually do with the actual room box itself if you were ever to get one. And it was a simple room box from miniatures.com. It was like $15, and I spent quite a bit of time going in and painting everything, and I wanted a mural. It was the first thing, and I wanted it to be kind of like a Japanese style. And at the end of this video, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll do like a more detailed close-up of everything. But what I wanted to start talking about is the fact that the main objective of this room box was to showcase my Tynietoy collection, part of it. So the first piece I wanted to show everyone is the desk that I have. It's the Spanish style desk, and it's super cool. All the little drawers open, see? And the craftsmanship is really amazing. And all the little painting, and they're like little parts where there's like, you see if you can see there, for the keys. There's no keys, but all the details are right there. So while I'm actually showing you the pieces, I'm going to put them in the room box itself just to show you exactly what you can actually do with one of these room boxes. It's a very simple room box with just 3 walls, but the possibilities are endless. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about is that I actually live in Chicago, and I live in a one-bedroom apartment. My partner and I, we live in a one-bedroom condo with 2 cats. And what we've kind of learned how to do is to put a lot of stuff in a small amount of space, but also be really, really effective with the layout of it. So you're gonna see how many pieces I put in this room box and still have it not be cluttered, but yet very, very, in my opinion, tasteful. Okay, so next thing I wanna show is the sofa that I have. Pretty nice, huh? So what it was I bought these from a dealer called Ann Meehan, and she had a whole set. It's a wingback chair, the sofa, and 2 little chairs, 2 side chairs. So what I'm gonna do is, I was looking at the room and kind of like getting a feel for it, and I thought it'd be kind of cool, nice to have the sofa on the back wall. So there you go. So therefore, like as you're looking at it, you see the actual colors and the painting on the actual sofa, and that's wonderful. I have this nice little brass frame that I have, and I put a wonderful little picture of a mountain on there, so it kind of like invites you in. Next, I really like the size of the wingback chair. I'll go over here and put you. So I thought, well, if I'm sitting at the desk, why not have it be very comfortable? So I put the wingback chair by the desk, and you see how I adjusted the sofa just a little bit so you have a very nice visual when you're looking into the room box. Now, we always have to accessorize, right? So I have this wonderful mirror that we got in Barcelona. Show everyone. It has a little stand to it, but I like putting it just laying or propped right against the wall. Then I have a little teapot, because if you're working and you get tired, you want to have a little bit of energy. The caffeine is needed, so there's a little teapot. Then to continue the theme of Barcelona, I have this wonderful little book that I got on Ruby Lane, and it's of little pictures from parts of Barcelona. It's like a little travel book. See? Kind of cool. And I like the green color. It goes with the green of the greenish tones of the furniture that we have. And then we have this nice little silver basket. Put that there. And then this wonderful little sterling silver, here I'll show everyone right there, little thing, like a little candy dish. So I'll put that there. So the reason I'm doing this is, and I'm going to actually bring you folks close up, is because I just want you to see what you can actually do with the desk. See? And I put a little lamp with a soldier. Kind of cool. Okay. Now, to continue, put you guys back right there. Okay, so to continue, Of course, we have to have a little bit more silver, and I have this wonderful little box that I got from a friend of mine. We'll put that there. And I figure what I like to do is offset colors. That's another thing, is that you can never have too many colors. And as long as they're pieces that you have picked out, you could probably just, in my opinion, you can bring them together very easily, and you don't have to explain to anyone. It just speaks for your own personality. And look at these two wonderful different, here, I'll put them this way, sorry. Two wonderful different patterns on the seats. Obviously I showed you these before, but this is a pair of Tynietoy chairs that I got, and I just love the yellow. And I like how they offset each other. So what I do is, in order to still continue with the visual, because remember the main focus that I want is this wonderful pattern on this furniture that I purchased. So you have 4 chairs at a table, right? So getting there. Great. So see, I offset the table this way, and nobody really lives here, so nobody needs to, come through the door. So, you can actually put stuff in front of the door. That's not a problem. So having said that, brings me to my next piece. And that's this wonderful, excuse me, save that for last. This wonderful table from Tynietoy. You see all the wonderful little embellishments on the side? And I got some dishes for it that were already put together. And if you see, I'm sort of like moving the chairs on different angles. And again, I'll bring you guys up close so that you can see that. So like you see how I put them at a little angle, and you could see the pattern really nicely. So as I'm going through a RoomBox, what I'll do is sometimes I'll scan it from a more like of a profile, like as I'm looking in, just to see, does it really mesh well? So after I do that, I figure, well, sure, of course it meshes well, but I did do this before I made the video. And then I have a couple people I'd like to add. So we have a little Miss Lady, and we're gonna put her sitting on the chair, or on the sofa, I mean. Move a couple pieces a little bit. And then we have this wonderful German bisque gentleman that I have. He's one of my favorite. And we'll put him propped here. Hopefully he stands. Okay, there we go, right? Now, as I'm making this little video just to share my passion for miniatures in this RoomBox, of course you see my dollhouse in the background, but that's to come later on down the road. I'll share with you, meaning it's November 17th, and I just purchased on eBay this wonderful little Christmas tree. Hold on. Wonderful little Christmas tree. And so what I'm going to do is take the little Christmas tree with the wonderful little ornaments. Now this Christmas tree is not as early as some of them are, but the Tynietoy furniture is not as early as some of the other dollhouse pieces are that people like to collect. But it's, 20s, 30s, 40s. But the date or the age of this particular Christmas tree really goes well. So I'm just going to bring you guys forward and let you gaze into my little RoomBox world. All right, everyone. So my name is Christopher, and I just wanted to thank everyone for tuning in, for letting me share my passion along. I know that many of us have this passion for miniatures, and it's just been probably one of the best, it actually has been the best, most fulfilling hobby I've ever pursued in my world. Okay, well, have a great day, guys. Cheers, bye.